graduated in December.
I
did not have anything prepared, so I hope that speaks good.
Anything like this, you know, I wasn't very involved in this kind of thing until this year, but this semester I really made it clear to me that KSU is not going to take the initiative and protect its students. KSU is going to routinely sell its students out. So what we have to do is we have to be the force to push back against that. So I know you guys are probably familiar with what's been going on in KSU, and Heather gave a good recap. But we started by dismantling our resource centers.
Shame!
Everything from Women's Resource Center, LGBTQ Resource Center, centers for Hispanic people, centers for international students, things of that nature. The next thing that they did, once they saw that they could get away with that, is that they started to dismantle philosophy, started to dismantle black programs, and now also technical communication. But in none of those circumstances did students lay down and just take that.
No.
When the resource centers were shut down or announced that they were being, reimagined, students showed up to the meetings with Eric Arneson, right? They packed the room, they asked them questions, they questioned their authority, all that kind of stuff. KSU really used petty tactics throughout these meetings. They announced them 2 days before the times that students had classes. They moved one of the rooms like less than an hour before. And also, really illustrates is that KSU doesn't want to hear from students. They want to just, plow forward with their agenda. When KSU announced that they were going to be possibly dismantling philosophy, the Philosophy Student Association put together a whole petition. They went and did outreach, and they got over 250 signatures in a very short period of time. They also showed up to rally and protest and show our numbers and show our support. The other thing that KSU has been doing is doing absolutely nothing to protect our international students. Several students have had their visas revoked to go to KSU. They have been fighting back lawsuits and such, but KSU has been giving no support to them. In fact, KSU, took a professor off of one of their social media boards for posting about a Know Your Rights information session.
Shame! Shame!
So this is a whole lot, especially for students. But the through line here is really institutions that are for profit and that pay their Kathy Schrader gets paid $500,000 a year, by the way. To do what? To do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Definitely not to protect her students. So the students have consistently had to band together and fight for ourselves. Why should we have a system that puts people in charge who prioritize their salary and their profits, that prioritize the funding that the university gets and not the education that their students get? This is what we get when we put profit, we put institutions at the top, and we have this kind of top-down kind of thing. This is why the people who make the universities run, who give the life to the university, the students and the professors have to be the ones that have the power. That's right. But, like I said, KSU isn't going to do that on their own. We have to get organized. That means joining an organization. That means consistently coming out to these types of events. That means speaking up whenever you see anything, letting someone who's in an organization know so they can take action on that, So I encourage everyone here today, whether you're a parent, whether you're a student, whether you're a professor, whatever, get in an organization, speak up, and start fighting back, because we have to be the ones to do this.
Somebody was talking to me, somebody at KSU
All right, real quick, let me hear us say, the people united will never be defeated.
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 Well, I lied, y'all. We're gonna have one more speaker. Our next speaker is gonna be Kaya. Give it up for Kaya.
Where does actually go high school? Yeah. My name is Kaya. They have like a sunset. When does it's just between two fixed between Miami and we also need high school. I know part of the like Atlanta. Back to the streets of Atlanta against us.
Shame.
So I'm here today with the lovely folks at KSU. So impressive. I don't know. Thank you all for coming out. Also, not even thank you. I'm here with all of them, right? Right here. I'm going to talk to you about KSU. No, I know that's like y'all know that KSU right now is the most national was the foundation of the it's like the belt line was supposed to have bike rails from very start, but now it's just a belt line. And it's worth it. You got everything survives. Things continue to stay the same. KSU does not have to end these programs. It just does not point blank, period. And I'm they're hoping to explain this record along the line today to fight for a different world. A better world. Right. A better place for all of us. Now it's all y'all. Free Palestine. Stop now city.
When students are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When students are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When students are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When students are under attack,
Stand up, fight back.
Wayne, that's your name.
Wait, that's your name.
Students are in Wayne.
Got it, Ivan, you can hide. We see through your rebrand lies. We see through your rebrand lies. Got it, Ivan, you can hide. You can hide. We see through your rebrand lies. We see through your rebrand lies. Got it, Ivan, hear our plea. Got it, Ivan, hear our plea. Restore our senators, let us be. Restore our senators, let us be. Got it, Ivan, hear our plea.